Okay, hello everybody. Welcome. Now, we're drifting down at the moment. So yeah, we're just drifting at the moment. We're going to have a very, very significant drop on the open. So we've been moving down for a while, but the interesting thing is this here on the cash, we're going to gap down very significantly. We're near, this is where it is here. So this is where we're going to open. This is my magic level. If we can get down to here, I think we would get a really big turnaround. And as I speak, we're starting to move, which is great. So we've still got 5 minutes to go. What has been the reason for the market to drop? Hey, what was the reason for it to go up? Doesn't matter, does it? So, So we'll just wait and see. We're drifting down quite a bit at the moment. So I think we will probably get some like emotion on the open and a big drop down and then maybe a reversal. But the opens on the Nasdaq have been unbelievably volatile. It's also a Friday, which means people can do silly things. Now, let me just... should probably test it on this one here. I'll do it on a high time frame actually because I don't want to do anything silly here. Okay, navel will come up. That's good. They're all connected. That's good. Timers are in sync, that's good. 456 points. A little bit too early for that. Okay, so a minute and a half to go. Really strong downtrend, but we have done a lot of price, so we're well into the move. Let's see who's got it right, the cash or the futures. As I said, once this does turn, it could turn really significantly. We're 450 points down. Whenever the market has dropped over the past couple of months, it has come back very strong. It's still in an uptrend, so but we'll let the chart tell us. hopefully we get a drop on the open. That would be the best scenario. Okay, here we go. Go on. That's just a casual 50 point bar. Beautiful. So just have to be careful. There's like the point swings on this open are crazy. Like I said, 50 point bars. So tempting. They're going to come back down. Okay. See if this holds. Wow. That is crazy. That is volatile. I don't think I've ever seen a 30-second chart like this. That is, you wouldn't think it'd come down that hard, but again, it's been 5 minutes, and the positive is it's staying in that area. Yes. Well, that is it's holding. Who said I'd take 5-second trades, Urella? Girello. Well, this is what we thought would happen. Extremely volatile, but it's not really continued. It's gapped down on the open. It's down 480 points, but it's not really continuing to go. So this is what's happened a bit. It needs to start moving, but if it starts to sort of go sideways, anytime in the past, bulls have just come in and pushed this up, and it's still technically, well, I suppose it's changed a little bit, hasn't it? We've broken through that low now, but that long-term momentum is still up. I'd love it if we got down to this yellow line. So we're on a major level now, which is the 4-hour. You can see that level there, so that's a really significant level. We have broken the low. We know on the daily chart it's still crazy. But yeah, we could go down to this. This is from the look of it so far, this is the first real red day that's broken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of lows. So maybe the top is in. Now, if you are trading a prop firm account, you have to be really careful at the moment. The swings are so significant that they can really affect your drawdown. So you want to wait until all this is kind of passed. There's a little bit more stability. Okay. Well, we may get down to this magical level. So usually, I mean, it's 10 minutes in. You usually have the first 20 minutes or so is amateurs. Well, this is a little bit frustrating because we can't go long, we can't go short. So can't go short, it's well into the move. Done a lot of price. There's no pullback at the moment, we're in a price phase. And going long at the moment is against the trend, it's against momentum. So we've just got to wait for it to kind of pick a direction. We are getting very, I didn't think we'd get there, but I think we really could get to that yellow line now. That's the 15 minutes, so we've got a minute 30, there we go. Ugh. There's zero chance of going short at the moment. Absolutely zero. But what's important is this line coming up, this yellow line that I talked about before. Massive low. So extremely significant low. So all throughout here, very, very significant. So we're getting close to that level now. If we can get there, we should get a bounce. Otherwise, we just have a crash. We go all the way down to something like here. That'd be nice to see. But there is definite panic at the moment, and we are going to get to this level. We're only 20 points off it. Go on. Come on, get down there. Go for it. There's no such thing as a coincidence. That's why I was saying it was such an important level. And I really hope we can just get down to there and get close to it. We're pretty close anyway, but yeah, I know you do, Ian. Oh. Go on. Hit it. Well, I mean, I thought it might come down to it, but yeah, it's pretty surprising. You can tell things have changed because there was some news today about uranium being taken out and blah 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 blah, and the market's dropped. So I think all that's been priced in now. It's all BS. So we're hitting this level now. Now what we need is we need some small bars at this level to consolidate. Okay, so we've got 11 minutes to go at the close of the alley, and that has just done a lot of price. Got a really small amount of time here. You've got a lot of price here, and a lot of price here. So it's going to do what it's going to do. I think if we break through here, what we're looking at here. So we're finally starting to slow a little bit, and it's right on that really big level. I can't do anything yet. We still have trend and momentum down. No, not ready yet. It's just too risky at the moment. A lot of panic on the downside. That was just starting to move a little bit and then got sold into straight away. So if we are going to look for a turnaround here, we're going to have to wait for it to really flatten out. Well, the interesting thing about this is it's not finding a level and then doing a V-shaped reversal. It's coming down to this level and holding, which could still be good. We may have to wait for short-term momentum to catch up. So this is actually not a bad sign here. We're just drifting sideways, just consolidating. Yeah, not going to go short on this. Zero surprise left. It's well into the move. We're down 500, or sorry, 650 points. Wow. Not very exciting. So at the moment, we are very, very easily just making lower highs. We broke this low. So the buyers are no longer raising their prices. We've got a lower high. We're in a price phase at the moment, so we're just going to need to wait. I can't see any long scenario here at the moment, but that's what we'd probably have to do. Okay. I'm just going to stretch for a second. I'm going to turn my camera off. We'll be back in a sec. Still drifting. It's just accelerated too. So there's our special line, and we've got there. Sure. Now, I mean, we could even start thinking hypothetically here. If we hold this level and stay below that line, we could build and then keep going further, but that is a lot of price, and that is a, how far is that bar? 466.4 hour bar. Well, for the first time we're consolidating here, so and where is short-term momentum? Oh, gee, it's a fair way. It's an okay 1 minute close, but it's still in the range. It hasn't broken out yet, so be nice if we can just come back down again. Just do some time here. Just consolidate in that range. No, it's going to break through it. It's going to do a shitty little drift. That is a 32-point bar. So no, that is not first bar pullback, so we're not going to do that. This is what I thought might happen. What a shame. Oh well. So we just drifted up through that level. I thought we might get like a really good reversal. We really did some nice Time down here, got a double bottom, just needed a really nice breakthrough, but it's just broken through with drift. But we hit the golden line. That's the golden level. So you can see where we are here. We've still got 3 hours to go on this bar. This was always going to come back from here, but we just would be nice to just get a little bit of a move back down. So we've got 4 minutes to go on this. That's the 5-minute bar. You still have trend and momentum down, so bit of a tough one to trade at the moment, guys. Well, this is good. I was a little bit concerned we might drift up, but we're coming to short-term momentum now. That means we can come back down to this level. Maybe do some sort of double bottom. So right on that. Geometric angle is down. We started to slow a little bit. Bar's getting a little bit smaller. Less panic. Just hesitated on that. It was great. Great first bar pullback, but momentum wasn't there. Just need to hold here for a second. Just need to hold. Don't go yet. Come on. Hoping this fails, but I don't think it will. Damn it. Well, it was a beautiful higher low. And it was after a pullback. Just didn't have momentum, but probably should have taken some risk on that one. I would expect now we'd probably get a little bit of a sell down. That level there. Just got a long way to go here, I think. This alley bar is going to be very important. Gee, you're trying to get me to go, aren't you? Come on, come back down. Wow. Well, called it. I mean, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for that little bounce there, and it did it on the short-term chart, and I didn't take it. And then it did it again. It was too far into the move, so. But you can see, like, really simply, before this actually started to go up, look what it did. It did a consolidation, broke through the high, like simple, absolute simple trend analysis. There's a high, there's a lower high, broke through the high, which means the sellers are no longer lowering their prices. You then get a high and a higher low, and there it goes. That's it. And that was the trade there. And that was the second trade, which was just too far into it. But it's like, trading is not that hard. Now pressing the button, live as well. Pressing the button isn't that hard. It's well, hallelujah. We're getting a move back down. That's good. Now, if we could just get, God, that is so volatile. If we can just get a move back down to this low, I don't think we'll get that far down. Trend is down, momentum is down. Maybe do a little higher low. What do we got here? Okay, that's a level right there. We get a 30-second close here. Nope, we're not going to. Yeah, no. So 18 seconds to go on the 2. Okay, that's going to come back up. Strong bar on the 1. Come on. So we've got 48 seconds to go on the 5. Trend is straight down, momentum is straight down. We need to come back down. It's going to set up a super good pattern though. So 5 minutes about to close. 5-minute closed. Strong on the downside, but I think that's really stopped. So you've really started to turn now. Still looks crazy strong on the downside. Oh, this looks, geez, this looks nice. Come on, give it a go. Go, 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 go. Get down. I said to myself I wouldn't take these, so can't do it. We should make a higher low here. Well, you can certainly tell who's in control, because if you look at the rate that it came down throughout here, like that's the angle on the way down. I mean, it's a little bit slower, but look how strong that's just strong on the way down. So they're all the same angle. So that angle there, same as that angle there, same as that angle there. So if we do that based on oh, it just doesn't want to give me a clean entry, does it? Doesn't want to give me a clean entry. Make it difficult, why don't you? Well, that's the high low we talked about, and it's broken the angle. Here's the big test. This is the big one. It must bounce here. It's got to bounce. Look at that. Stuff is crazy, Cam. Very difficult to trade. We had our opportunity earlier, so still down 619 points, but we're building. Very small. That looks really good. Will it close strong? Just doing casual 18-point bars. Crazy. Well, I called it. Said up, down, high, low. It's done a high, low. I just cannot find an entry on it. So strong 5. We can come back down here. We're going to need to come back down for a little bit. Do not drift up. Come on, come back down a little bit. We're certainly not going to get to that low again. Just need to come back down a little bit. Excellent, that's good. Go down. That's actually strong. Excellent. Phew, that's good. Okay. Now let's see how strong this is. This will really tell us. We've just had a really strong bar down, a 50-point bar. Let's see if this comes back up, how strong it is. Nope, being sold into. So we've got 30 seconds to go on the 2 minute. Safe to say tonight is pretty volatile, but this is good. We're starting to create a bit of a base down here. I'll go away. Okay, that's a weak close. So we have a high, a low, lower high, a higher low, a lower high. So there's no clear trend throughout here at the moment. Higher lows and lower highs. What we need to do here is create a higher low here. And what will allow us to break through there. And the way we'll do that is we just have to hold this level. So it's crunch time here, but if we go through this, then we've probably got volatility for the next few hours. What are you going to do? Well, looks like we're breaking through it. So that is null and void now. And we're drifting through it, so still think this looks really good, but I think it's going to be an hour or two. You can just see it holding here, staying in between these levels. Okay, guys. Well, this sucks a little bit. I was hoping we could just get a nice little higher low then and maybe give this high a bit of a run. I think we may actually come down to this low again now. I mean, that is, yeah, it had a chance. It just hasn't reversed. So this is a really genuine drop. You can see it's right on this level still. We've got 3 hours to go to the 4-hour close. So if that closes like that, that's going to be pretty weak. But I don't know. We've had this thing a lot where, look at that. That is the first real bar in 2 months. This is the first significant down bar in 2 months. Look at that. Cannot see. There's a red bar there. Very small though. So there's one. But look at this. All blue, positive, 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 positive. All positive. Like very small negative bars. So this is the first real challenge. So next move would be on the daily chart if we can get a move down to here. But that's next week. We're talking next week now. And if we can get to there, boy oh boy, what a great long that would be. Okay. Same thing again, guys. If you're looking at a 30-second chart or a 15, you can see short-term momentum. This just don't mess with short-term momentum. Another great example. Looks like it's going to turn. Looks like it's going to go up. You're below long-term. You've got short-term down. So we really could just drift down to this low again now. So, anyways, well, I don't really see anything here for a little bit. Oh, we're starting to flatten out a little bit. Give it a... May get something here. Yep. No, I don't want to take anything stupid. I'm just going to have to wait. I'm going to be here for a while, but we're a little while off something happening. We've just got a lot of volatility up and down. We're staying in between this range. You've got the golden line here, which is a very, very important level of support. Now you can see all the way back here. That's the last significant high, really significant low there. So we may break it. It is, you know, a significant bar, and we're down 670 points. If we look at everything, Bitcoin down to 60, just hodl, you know, hold on, just hold on, never give up. Look at that, Dow is down. Oh, Dow's only down 174, so that's pretty interesting. But lots of red, gold down. Yep. See you later. Off to the races, all this is, but yeah. So we'll see what happens. But I'll be here for a while. And we'll come back next week. So thanks for watching YouTube. Have a great weekend. Please, just don't do anything silly. Like, there's plenty of opportunities, but Fridays are always the days where people do silly things, and you're normally sitting here for a trade. I'm sitting here for a trade as well. I'm hoping something happens, but you don't want to go into the weekend taking something silly. I'd rather not do anything at all and say, okay, tonight's gone, rather than take something silly and go into the weekend and regret it. So there's plenty of opportunities. You can see now there's a lot of movement, so stuff will happen. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.